Pisces, so the message I have for y'all is talking about relationships. You know, a relationship came up a few times, and also just a lot of y'all being in your mental space, really in your head. A lot of y'all are feeling like you're trying to keep it together. You're probably telling people that, you know, everything is good, but for some of y'all, like mentally, y'all are going through it. Y'all are having a really difficult time with something. I feel like this message is saying some of y'all are just, you know, going through a lot of mental challenges. It's like you could be in your head about a lot of things. You're trying to hold it together. You don't know what's next. You don't know what to do. You just feel a lot of confusion, mental confusion. For some of y'all also, y'all have the message of being prepared for changes. Okay, changes in relationships. I feel like you have to be okay with the unknown. Okay, you have to be okay with what is about to take place in your life in regards to relationships. So I feel like some of y'all are walking out of relationships, and then um, some of y'all are working through relationships. So yeah, y'all are just being called to trust your logic and don't let your emotions get in the way of you having to make difficult decisions, and difficult decisions wrapped around relationships, because as I said, it came up about 3 times, relationships. So y'all also have choose friends wisely. Okay, so for some of y'all, y'all really gotta start examining your relationships, and this could be all your relationships. It could be, you know, your platonic relationships, your romantic relationships, business relationships. It's just time for you to examine all the relationships that you have, and to choose wisely when it comes to your friends. And I feel like the overall message is saying the cords is going to have to be cut, the knots are going to have to be tied with who is going to be in your life, who's going to basically be stamped down to be around, especially with you moving in a new direction. And you might not even know where you're going, but you know that something good is on the horizon, and you're trusting the process. But with this trust, you have to let go. You know, you have to just choose which friends you want around, those who are not going to exert your energy, those who are not going to just bring negative vibes, or whatever the case may be. But choose your friends wisely when it comes to um, where you're going in your relationships. Also, for some of y'all, y'all might be thinking about tying a knot with a specific person that you are dealing with. You know, I feel like this message is saying you're coming into this space where you're willing to basically learn more from other people, and that's going to allow you to learn more from yourself. So it's like you're taking a chance on a relationship, and I feel like this message is saying this is the time for you to get clear, to make that decision to tie the knot and say, listen, let's make this partnership work, whether it's business, romantic, you know, whatever. You're just willing to say, I want to make it work. I want to tie the knot. For some of y'all, maybe it's, you know, even thinking about marriage. But I feel like this overall message is saying you will learn more of who you are through the relationships that you have. And so if you're willing to give these relationships a try and work through difficult moments or times, then do that. But you have to have the discernment and to know who to cut off when it comes to these relationships, okay? And yeah, y'all have the message of give your relationship a chance. You know, work on partnerships. So for some of y'all, I feel like this message is saying if y'all are ready to walk away, give your relationship a chance. You know, work on your partnership. No relationship is easy. The more you're frustrated probably with a person, it's just allowing you to take a deeper look at yourself. You know, relationships are a reflection of us. So don't be so quick to give up, okay, when it comes to this relationship. But you have to know which ones are worth it. And I feel like that's the decision, or maybe that's where the mental space, you know, you're in your head at, Pisces. So you just have to decide what is it that you want to do. You know, who do you want to bring along on this new chapter? Who do you want to release? Who are you willing to give a chance? You know, is it going to improve the relationship, or is it going to kind of hinder the relationship? So you have to make the choice. And then you also have the message of I am worth loving. Okay, I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. So for some of y'all have to understand that you don't have to earn love. So maybe some of y'all are trying to say, what can I do to earn this person's love? No, you are lovable because you exist. If a person is in your space and you're feeling like they're not loving you, then that's already a clear sign, Pisces, to, listen, let it go. Because if you have to earn your love, then that's not authentic. And 9 times out of 10, you don't even need to be around that person. So this is where cutting those cords come in at. And it's going to be hard, and your emotions are going to try to overpower you making this logic decision. And I feel like this message is saying, don't allow your strong emotions to overpower the decisions that you have to make to move into your new chapter. Allow your logic to continue to guide you, and instead of your emotions that will allow you to double back into a space that that you don't even want to be in. So others reflect the love I have for myself. So whoever isn't reflecting the love that you have for yourself has to go. And yeah, I feel like that is really the message for y'all. These relationships, whatever it is that's coming up, it's time for you to cut the cords. It's time for you to tie the knots for the people that need to be in your life, that you want on board with you as you're going into this new space, okay? And y'all have the message of your own best efforts are all that's necessary to progress. So the efforts that you're putting in, that's necessary, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, the work that you're putting in, that's necessary for you to move forward, for your progress, for where you're going. So don't lose hope. Stay optimistic about where you're going, but make those decisions on if you want to work through a relationship, or do you want to just walk away. And that's your message. Peace.